Welcome everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trilogy. Last time we left off, we were on the investigation for a recipe of Turnabout. The second investigation here. Today's stream is going to be a little shorter because I do have something I gotta attend to in exactly 2 hours from now. So, I imagine this will mainly just be the investigation, though if we have some time we might be able to get into the trial. Really depends. So, let's just get straight into it here. Last time we had to deal with a certain somebody hounding all our time in court. Either way, you know, I'll let us just play things out and we can probably familiarize ourselves with where we were last at. So, how do you think the trial went this morning? Hello, Rylan. Oh. How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Right. Last time we left off, we had Mr. Kudo completely, botching it. Not botching it, but wasting our time, to say the least. So, yes. Alright. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon, and that the victim was wearing the earpiece when... Wait, was wearing the earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured? I thought he was just wearing... Okay. Alright. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictinitis. Ooh, sounds scary. Time to play doctor and find ourselves secure then, huh? Yeah. We've got to find one for Maggie, or she's gonna have a terrible case of guilty. That would be quite terrible, Maya. Okay. So I guess we can go here. Hold on. Man, why'd something pop up here in the second tab? Give me a moment here. Okay. There we go. Detention Center. January 7th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. I guess Maggie's still in questioning. Ah, the classic questioning. Of course. But we still got questions to ask her, too. Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know? Oh, okay. We still got the Tribulations. Let's go visit Gumshoe. January 7th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, thank you very much, Adachi Gaming, for the 4 months Prime subscription. Prime sub? Prime sub. Either way, thank you. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call the officers for the briefing, quick! Can't you shut down the station server? Chief! Quit playing on the internet! But my email, penpal13378ZN prints. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now! No! Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. Okay. Well, what am I supposed to take away from this? This must be the chief of detectives here. He looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternatively, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion. How are you? I'm okay. How was the show last time? Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief. Okay, nothing to do here, I guess. Maybe... Wait, what? Oh, Trey Bien. Okay. Oh, ready for some francois. Empty as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. That's it! Come on! Hey, that sounds like... Now, just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No! That's the wrong number! Ah! Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having a lunch here. He is, and he's having a twin tea set. Ha ha ha. What can I say? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why, of all days, didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese? Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean? Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Something like that. Wow. Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe. Man, I feel bad. So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for 20 bucks, I guess? I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste, and I just realized, it's bad! That's it, it tasted bad! Just kinda hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it, you know? Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glen Elk came in here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elk, that reminds me, we still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So, what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe, you could tell a little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It's just the, daily exercise show. Oh, come on, we all know he's just trying to win a lottery. What the? A psyche lock? Ha ha ha, This lunch special's lobster sure is great. Then why are there tears in your eyes? Okay, well, let me present to you this guy. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happened when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you ever paid a visit to where Mr. Elk worked yet? You might as well. His workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screen Inc., huh? Well, first off, Gumshoe, don't you know it's bad to lie in front of good old Phoenix right here? Take that! The radio. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... Where is it? No? No. doing... Lottery. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big, just like Glenn Elk did. It's like you could see right through me. Huh? I've cracked him already? See, pal? That's why I said it was nothing. Man, Gumshoe's I don't know why I'm noticing. Bro is breathing heavily. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elk, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on air. It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Millionaire Radio. That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Okay. Well, I believe that was... Oh, wait. I get the cent. Maggie. Maggie's probably crying all alone right now, huh? Yeah, thanks to you. Ah! I'm sorry! Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're cups of cheap creme brulee. You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you? No, I'm not that You don't have to hide it, Gumshoe. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right? I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right. Oh, man. Well, I guess... Is there anything in the kitchen here? Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't gotten by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready, I promise. Is she the one collecting the debt? I love fire, you know? I love the way it crackles. No, stop it! I beg you. Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you. Mice, no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh no, do not have to worry, you know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. What? Phoenix? What the fuck are we looking at? I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Ugh. I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. There. Oh, oui, that feels... Oh my god. Ugh! Oh la la, excuse moi, monsieur. My eyes! My eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. La oil of sandalwood. Isn't this just leftovers of what you were just using? Why didn't they make a special spread of him rubbing oil all over himself? Phoenix, listen, Phoenix could suffer looking at that. I don't want to look at that. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is a perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook you la dish supreme. Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is trade. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this is a restaurant in my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it till the final. No one will take it from me. That the woman just now? So, who was that woman you were just talking to? Oh la la, you saw that? Well, yes, sorry. so. Who was she? She looked so polite and graceful. Polite? Graceful? And she likes raw meat and fires, right? Did you really need... I was just here. You don't... This was like too... I don't need a flashback. Come on, you think I'm stupid? Now that I think about it... Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. I think she was collecting a debt. You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens. Well, that piece of evidence would be, so long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the lad broken wing. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well. Well, I mean, you think about it. Hey, Maya, do you remember that time we remember that strange woman? Flashbacks to flashback? Oh my god. They keep harassing me months after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? My bien sir, if I did not owe them that money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish. Ew. I hope it doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Ah! Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman who was here earlier. Oh, this is Phoenix. The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's, why, as it comes to this, what a tragedy. Suddenly, I find myself so deep in la debt. It was a sign of la bad world we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad culinary skills. The woman who was there, the scary woman, she's from la loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? Oui, tender lender, it is called. I feel like we've heard that name before. Catchy name, just heard. Oh wait, I think it was on the actual document. Yeah, tender lender. Catchy name, just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Dang. Hey, I get a bit more than that. Thank you very much. So, tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to I'm loaning me that money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything Zat tells me. Who's the sea? La tiger. The tiger? Oh. Oui, he is la manager of the tender lender. A terrifying man. La big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter rides, I start to cry. A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter? Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh, no. The man is a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have the spiky hair, just as you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the tender lender, it is just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey, Nick, if you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay, well, see you later then. Bye! Bye, Gumshoe. What? Fades out of existence, reforms back again. What? Gumshoe? What? Why are you laughing to yourself? You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I've got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping You'd give this to her for me? He remembered a funny joke. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I can make it. Listen, it's the thought that counts, but Gumshoe, you all you got was a bunch of sausages and rice. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Maya to carry. A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. I choose not to, forever ruining the relationship even further. He's finally gone. Well, let's see if I can just give it to her now. Nope. I guess we'll do it later. Let's go. Oh, right, we have blue screen. Holy shit. Look at those two nerds. Blue Screens Inc. Wow, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh, never mind. Holy fuck, techno woman. Oh, hello? I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. My name is Elisa Basil. I'm the company director. Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Reference! Oh. And that thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? Yes, compact disc, digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time-slicing computer thread on logical access, shared global variables. Obviously, programming structures influence response time and performance for the covariables, and memory overhead is vital for the importance of execution time. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved with. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah, stick guy first job. Oh yeah, dude, this is what they had me doing in the office. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either, because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Okay. Well. Wow, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? We're betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh, wow. His drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. Glen Elk's losing horse racing tickets gathered up. This many tickets would get you, what, a buck down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Whoa! Look at this desk, Nick! What a mess! Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. She says when I look at my real-life desk and I just see paper, paper, and more paper. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry, then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? Is this another hint about tidying? You can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elk was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger. The tiger? Glenn's calendar added to the court record. Hey, guys, he's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow, I bet that's where the pro in programming comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become old CD's apprentice. And what about your spirit medium's rating? Okay. Hey, look, Nick. It's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That explains why we don't use a computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, a computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. Well, what? Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling. Nah, they just look a bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for. This office was designed with a futuristic feel in mind. Futuristic? Yes, we tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps to soothe and calm the soul. On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling. Well, I think that was everything. I mean, maybe I could, like, present Okay. Oh. Sought Sesame. Oh boy. I don't usually read this stuff for, like, incorrect. Maybe we should focus about asking Glen Elk. Oh, so presents him. About Mr. Elk. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, the lady's name is also a palindrome? Her name was like... Lisa Basil. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. I mean, I'm gonna assume the trouble was his gambling issues. Spelled backwards, it's the same. About Mr. L. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry? Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser? Oh. Damn. 3 psyche locks. I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Let's see if I can get something here. Glenn's troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's trouble have something to do with this?
Take that!
What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elk, he had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Oh, hold on. It would be, where is it? What, lottery ticket, millionaire radio. I'll just present this. The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Uh-oh, she's stressing. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But, if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elk won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elk's real problem was... Okay, this seems like something I don't have evidence for at the moment. Mr. Elk's real trouble was someone or something more terrifying and ferocious? Yeah, I don't have him in my thing. At most, I could attempt to present this. Okay. Mr. Elk met with someone on the day he was killed. He even made a note on this calendar about the meeting. Meet with the tiger. What is the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest Glenn was meeting... Are you trying to suggest Glenn was meeting him to discuss his debt? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I have never heard anything about this tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger. I'm no programmer, but does she really expect me to buy such messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to the tiger. Okay. Yeah, I don't have... I need to go meet the tiger. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Yeah, I need to go find him. Past Vitamin Square. Uh-oh. I think he's already here. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seed today, I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Oh boy. Okay. I've noticed Phoenix Wright has it where, like, empty areas have just this track kind of looping. And it's so weird. Oh, God. I'm a dumbass. I'm a fool. I just realized I had this stream as unlisted on YouTube. I'm a dumb idiot. Why do I keep doing this? I don't know why I defaulted to having the stream appear as unlisted. What is the point of streaming unlistedly? Let me refresh the page to see if it shows up now. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, that's a bit annoying. Maybe it'll show up there at some point. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm sad. I don't know how I fucked that up. Okay. Well, that was on me. I'm sad about that. Anyways, I guess let's not hold up anymore. Tender lender. Win through compromise. January 7th. Tender lender. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger is in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Gulp. Talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. Okay. She's gone, just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay? Do you think it'd be okay? Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee? Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Holy, that desk is golden. It's shiny. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here? Nope. What's that on the ground? Oh no, someone dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. Man, this place sure is a golden experience. It was one of those super antiques where you had to burn. Oh my god. Slap my face. You completely distracted me from what she was saying. You know, I'm gonna say this. I feel like I've said this at the very first Phoenix Wright game, but I wish there was a way for me to, like, read previous dialogue that I accidentally skipped over, like in Persona. Because it's like, I hate when I, like, press enter on accident and I just forever lost what was previously there. Okay. How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? There isn't a log system? No, through the entire trilogy, there has not been a log system at all. Oh hey, there's a book of matches here too. Ooh, très bien. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on its cover. It says très bien. Très bien matches added to the court record. Found lying in Tenderland. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah, the pilot light for office boilers keep going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. DVD? I don't know if they're gonna let me interact with this. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. What do you mean the desk is so loud? The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? Gulp. If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw the Tiger? It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Dude, Godot would love this place. Are you kidding me? This is what makes Phoenix weak. He's afraid to drink the coffee. That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit on a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I could see it my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Okay. What's this paper? Let's see. This round old thing is called a Dharma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Hey, I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always write himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Assuming she knows what she's talking about. These aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Oh. Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? 15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane! The car is registered to Cadaver in is. So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Cadaverini. Oh, Cadaverini. I see. Cadaverini. Win through compromise. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That's Tender Lender's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Ugh. Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. Same color as my suit. Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you've got to take a look at this. Some cake. Ah! I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise. Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you, only so I can take care of you. Understand? This is a very interesting... I'm scared, Nick. So? What were you getting so excited about before? Look, on the label of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Well, a baby attorney badge. Is the tiger a lawyer? No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper. Paper badge. Found at Tender Lender. Made of cardboard and painted to look authentic. Listen, this is all well and good, but I think it's more funny that the Corps bought this. It's like, oh yeah, that's clearly Phoenix Wright. Just look at his badge. You know, the badge that we show off all the time? For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Oh, he's gonna be screaming forever. I would pass out if I tried to do that. Ah! Come out from under the desk, Maya. What are you two snooping around in my office for? Nothing, we're just... My precious carpet. You's got ass on my rug. You gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already like this. You's wanna argue with me? Is that what you doing? You stink me on? I'm gonna flatten yous into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs. Ah! Oh. Dawn Tiger, you're back. Ah, that voice, it's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Dawn Tiger. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Eek! Has she got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Roar! Phoenix Wright!
Yes? You either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gonna come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. Hey, but I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things I want to ask. Rawr! Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet. Ah, wait, please. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, hold it either. The espresso. Ah! And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? Oh, we still don't have the tiger in here as a person. Possibly part of the staff at Tenderlander, thoroughly bitter. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlander. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit of extra here at Tenderlander. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for writing code at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tenderlander is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. Okay. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. And the manager being the tiger? Furio Tiger. Furio? Tiger? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Tiger. Zit Eof's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. Alright, there we go. Can I ask you about the tiger, Mr. Tiger? Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. Did you just read my mind? And I owe Don Tiger my life. He's the one who saved me. Tiger saved you? Please, address him properly as Don Tiger. Otherwise, I'll have to. Okay, Don Tiger, of course, I'm sorry. Saved her life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died once. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope. Oh, sad music. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tiger, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee, espresso. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. A fatal injury? I just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So, that injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Oh. Lies. 4? This is kind of psyche lock that you don't find out what the answer is until, like, investigation 3. Ugh, she really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we gotta find out the truth. Ooh, boys, take that. Maybe we can see if we can at least get through some of these. I don't know. I doubt it. The head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? I don't think I have anything to do with this. Yeah, I got literally nothing. Well, I suppose now that I have this, I can... Oh, what? There he is! Old Seedy's back feeding the pigeons again. There! Take this, and get out of my park. Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man. What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Ha! Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised, but I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo? Pigeons, ha. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Do we, Maya? Do we? Out with the demons, in with the good fortune. Ow, ow, ow! Seeds! Shell splinters! Painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. Well, okay. I'm sorry about what happened to Cora earlier today. Yep, everyone be talking about me behind my back now. The dirty old man who is so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal. Not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into the young... Oh. Oh. That lady isn't Maggie, is it? It's this girl. Which would probably make sense given the hairstyle. Yeah, I see now. Okay, that's a bit obvious. We were just missing any other potential girl here that we could link that to. We hear you. And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece on the same side of the land of his broken spectacle. Okay. So I made a little mistake about the vase, so what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky-haired brat. Take this. Okay. You said you're a craftsman, right? Okay. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line craftsman, right back to the time of the Shoguns. You hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my finger up the dribbling old nut judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole objection. Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood, that's all. So now your frustration inside me is ready to burst out. Suck it up. Let's hear him ramble. So, there's not much call for craftsmen these days, huh? All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well... Buy some bread, now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? Man, he is hard venting to us right now. Wait a minute, what did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned. Well, what? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me. Excuse-moi, you, call la police. Call them yourself. I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time. So, did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? Ha! Do I look like I own one of them newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You went looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened, yes sirree, the owner was at Tribulations on his own. Why didn't you mention this in the court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance, but you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. To be fair, we had a very good reason to kick him out of court. He was yabbering on, and it was, like, kind of sad to listen to for an extended period of time. So, you know, we deal with it. Either way, okay. I am a tired boy. I've been sipping on a little energy drink here. I'm currently drinking C4 Smart Energy. This thing has 200 milligrams of natural caffeine. All caffeine is natural, idiot. Yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important for Mr. Kudo is the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious, which leaves that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. You know, I'm not gonna have this be a talking point that I'll bring up, but I don't get the point of, like, them being like, oh, is Armstrong a man or a woman? It seems like a very early 2000s kind of trope, where they just have a character and the like half of the joke is just that characters can't tell what they are. What's it called? They're big and masculine and cold Armstrong, but they act flamboyantly. I don't get it. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. Yeah. Roland, when did this third game come out? And I'm not talking about the trilogy, I'm talking about, man, why is my mind blanking? Attorney at Law. This third game, when did it drop? Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of that place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Oh, sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. Suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, 2004. Wow. Yeah, okay. That kind of explains it then. We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie. From Mr. Armstrong. Okay, so now we can talk to Mr. Armstrong. Man, there's a lot of stuff I can do. I could go to blue screen, I could probably answer this. You know, I'm gonna go to Armstrong first, if he's here. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out. Okay. Only a couple of minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Armstrong here alone. Danganronpa... For reference, Danganronpa 1 was released in 2010, which had the stuff with the coding person. Right. I feel like in Danganronpa 1, though... Yeah, I'll say it. I feel like Danganronpa 1 handled that better. Chihiro. That was her name. Yeah, because, like... I think it wasn't a joke that, like, their gender was, like, a point, because it literally had to do with a case where someone's gender directly, like, influence whether or not they could enter a room or not. Which made it, like, an actual plot point, I guess. Or, it had a relevance beyond it being like, whoa, isn't it weird? Isn't that wacky? That's my 2 cents on it. This was even earlier than that. Yeah, I understand. That is trippy. Danganronpa 1 released in 2010. Man. So Phoenix Wright, like, I guess that makes sense why... That explains why Danganronpa way is it is. If Phoenix Wright was like this way back when, I guess Danganronpa just took all of these ideas and upped the ante, you know? It's interesting. Ugh, missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? No? Okay. Is Maggie here? Oh, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that's happened. Oh my god, blogging. Weren't you scared? I was pretty... Oh my god. I thought it said I was pretty touched. It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimony don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Everyone's lying! Why are you looking at me like that? Contradictions. Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yup, there are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder into the coffee cup? Oh, I need to present people. So you really think it was the disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we very clearly know who it is. Yeah, we got it. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. Hold on. Let me do the last bit of dialogues here. You said that you passed out when the victim, Miss Glen L, collapsed, right? Yes, it was so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations? No idea at all. Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong is involved in this at all. Grr. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD. Well, okay. I have a lot of stuff I need to present to you. Starting off, let's do Gumshoe a big favor here. Here you go. Oh, yeah. I've got something you're going to love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox? Weenies, too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Hey, Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh. Really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... Hey, Maya, isn't that Bugatti... Hey, Maya, isn't that Bugatti parked outside Gumshoe's? Yeah, and you know, Gumshoe just helped save all those children. But Mr. Piccolo, doesn't he drive a Corolla? Shut the fuck up, Gohan. But Mr. Piccolo, aren't his J's fake? Well, how was it? It's special beam cannon! That hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Aww. Yeah, you fool. Super beam cannon? What the heck is that? I'm a fake fan. The fakest of fake. You didn't even say the Masako Sapo. Which I think is the Japanese version of it. Makanko Sopo. Alright. Coffee. Anyways. I think presenting the old man. I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been in a courtroom proceeding activities for now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie? If there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it. Okay. Additionally, I'm gonna present to you this guy. Holy smokes, that's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at that ridiculous suntan. For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so I don't know how. He told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan. I'm not hearing this. Are we just gonna skim over that? Okay, do you know this? Okay, but I'm... Okay. You don't know. Okay. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Doesn't quite what? Doesn't quite what? Well, when I took the coffee over the victim's table... It's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. She had a kind of cackling laugh. Creepy. Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Yeah, you have. It's, will they let me present her now? I know really? Really? Come on, guys. Do I have anything else I can present to her? I don't know. Oh, this. Really? I guess you're just useless now. Alright, moving out. What's going on? The main server just went up in smoke! Why the heck isn't a press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief! But I'm watching videos online! I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Going down now, perhaps? Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, so, hate to tell you, we pulled out... we brought up that you had a Bugatti. We brought up that... we used everything. I told her about all the children you saved and your classic Bugatti and your 10,000% increase your income, which only increases your yearly revenue to like $5, but, you know, they'll be roped into the briefing if you say. Huh? We've got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. Well, let's, Maggie's oh boy. We even told her about all the feminist literature that you read. Holy shit, really? You know the ins and out. Oh yeah, we even told you that, we even told you, oh my god, I can't speak. We even told Maggie that you love going to Barnes and Nobles and that you love reading feminist literature. Barnes Nobles. Barnes and Nobles. Barnes Nobles. Ah! I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're a cup of cheap creme brulee. Barnes Nobles. No, I'm just not. It's not that I... poor Gumshoe. Anyways, tender under. Okay, I'm gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes? No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? Okay? If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tender lender is considered to be even fishier than an average illegal loan shark. It seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, pulling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? We better find out what the story is with this lady. Okay. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's it with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? Computer virus? Sure, I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? You mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you got stored in your PC here in the station. A virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network, so the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? What the fuck is going on? This is a weird everything. No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible. Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Gano, so he catches a cold. Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Who? What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus? Huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too. What? What do you mean, the name of the virus? Is what's happening at the police station relevant to what's going on with us? I can't tell. Anyways, that's a girl who works over at Tenderlander. I want to stay away from her, okay? And I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverine. Viola Cadaverine. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Bruto Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family. Oh my god, I can't see. Cadaverini, Cadaverini, Cadaverini. That's one scary sounding name. You can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on. Aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all of the cash in the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tenderlender, I take it? Sure, no one stands up to Bruno Cadaverini. And I mean, no one. Bruto. Interesting. So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then. Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up working at Tenderlender? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tenderlender are pretty tight. Tight? That's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. You gonna tell me more about that? Oh, I could present him. Hold on. Oh, this guy, the tiger. Is he famous? Yeah, this guy's not a loan shark, you know? Nope, he's a big lone cat. Hence the name? Don't pay him back, and you'd better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive. You're shaking, detective. Like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kind of on edge at the moment, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't go flashing that photo around if I were you, pal. Why not? That guy rules the criminal underworld. You could get yourselves in serious trouble. I'm talking say your prayers trouble. You're shaking, detective. I'm like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kind of on edge at the moment, if you know what I mean. Okay. I presented these three. How about, you know her? That lady is the boss of Blue Screens Inc., pal. Yeah, I figure she's clean. She's got nothing to hide. She seems kind of like a doll to me. In a good way and a bad way. Kind of makes you think she might be hiding something. Okay. You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who is that confused before. Yeah, he looked pretty confused by his testimony. Nothing against old guys, I like them and all, but he sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw. Yeah, that's the impression I got too. Me three. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate with any of the facts? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of toxins. Then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'll tell you what. This stuff works like a charm. I slept like a rock last night. Oh, really? Okay. I need to go Tribulations. He's not in here, is he? No. Then I'm gonna go to you. Okay, you don't recognize that? Oh, yeah. No. How do I get to the programming place again? Here we go. Hey, lady. I got you now. Alright, give you that. Oh, it wasn't restricted to what? Oh, they have unique dialogue depending on which one you present first. That's cool. Okay. Something more terrifying and ferocious. Met with someone? Alright, and this is where I last was at. I'll introduce you to the Tiger. Furio Tiger, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No! It is true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. But what computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. Nope. Program in question. Oh. Was it this? No. Program? Wait, are they saying that the program at the police station was made by him? I guess, because I don't have anything here about a program. Alright, Gumshoe, I'm coming back to you. I need to find a way to take that program, I guess. But how would I do that? Okay, program genius, a walking computer. How would I... How? Oh, wait, here we go. Name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's named the virus, MC Bomber. What? Yeah, the virus that's just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Okay, there we go. Oops, nope, I used the wrong dialogue. We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses. It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently, the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now on tracing the root of this virus back to the... What? You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. The millions? A virus can be worth that much? Okay. I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is, you know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? Well, the lunchbox. You remember the weenies? She hates weenies. I mean, I don't know, she seemed excited until she learned it was from Gumshoe. So how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? Well, it was delicious. Yeah, that's what she said? Really? Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this? It sure is heavy burden. The more they weigh someone. I can imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all of these, too. Oh boy. Well, alright. Here we go. Never mind, she's gone. She heard weenies were on the table and said, nope, no can do. Okay, très bien. Blue screen. Present this. Alright, and here we go. The virus was made by our man here.
Says I want Ruly Guy so bad.
Oh my god, he wants Ruly Guy so bad. I can't believe it. The secret Ruly lover. There we go. There we go, last one. Where was it? Here we go. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. Yay! Unlock successful. Alright. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations. Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. L was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch us several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. This date, December 3rd, that marked his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. MC Bomber, updated in the court records. Potentially worth millions of dollars. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Okay. Use the trash can, Nick. Okay. Well, that's essentially everything we need from her, no? Unless she has anything else she has to say about this. No. Nope. Okay. I think we asked her everything we can. Now we know it's worth a few $1 million. Let's see, is the man back here? Armstrong? No. Do we have anything to present to you? Not really. Man, we're kind of all over the place for this investigation, so it's kind of hard to track one thing down. Hey, do you know about MC Bomber? Or repair bill? Or paper badge? Maybe I should present people. This man is your grandfather, right? Carrying a picture like that around with you, you should watch your back. But thanks for the advice. The family is always watching me from the shadows. Family? I thought I saw something suspicious under the corner of that rug. One wrong move and you might disappear forever. This feels like Halloween, only a whole lot more real, and a whole lot scarier too. Okay, so... is there anything that I haven't looked for? The problem is, like, some people are just gone. Like, Armstrong is hiding. I don't know, I can present this, but I don't think I have any way of identifying for injury. Oh! Did you get run over?
Take that!
No. No. Oh, I got an achievement. Get a donut offered to Phoenix by Viola. Okay. I have no idea. Yeah, we don't have anything beyond... I don't know, did you have something to do with him?
Take that!
No. I don't think I have anything here. Not quite sure. What evidence do I have? I mean, I have evidence, but nothing that would talk about someone getting injured. Viola's thing first? Yeah, but I don't have anything regarding an injury. Unless the injury was recent. Which might be, if we think that this old man had been the one to see her, it's also important to notice that the girl the girl didn't have a bandage on her head. So maybe something recent? I don't know. The evidence isn't directly relating to an injury. I don't know what that would be. Just reading here to see if there's anything. Granddaughter. Every family. Yeah, regarding this family. Oh, that's it. I think I need to present the tiger.
Take that!
Maybe.
Take that!
No? Jamming. No? Does it have to do... Did it have to do with you being part of the family? Also, I'm gonna be able to load a save, so I'm kind of just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Maybe it's a piece of evidence and not something on a paper.
Take that!
Oh. Okay, so she was hit by a car. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that the car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Oh, Granddad. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. Dang. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have...
Take that!
It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tiger. I refuse to believe it. We collided. The motorbike and my car. But Don Tiger isn't injured at all, is he? It was the Tiger who caused Viola to crash. I could feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. Sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the Tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. Where is it? It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tiger rides around in a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tiger. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tiger still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure as she back off. Well, anyway, it was the Tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tiger told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation was because of you, but someone else.
Take that!
Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation costs, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tiger would have paid the money? $1 million. Yay! Alright. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident, hence why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? Yeah, she said that already. My granddaughter ordered Don Tiger to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tiger said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. But I know that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. Payment was due last year. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill thrown into the trash. Okay. Hey, Armstrong? Bonjour, I have been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong? Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. Oh wait, this is Phoenix. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't gotten anything to say to you fellas. Ah, it's Zenioff. Who are you calling Zenope? Ah. Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. But what? You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers now. Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical paper? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. Yous want to know what's sad? I'll tell yous what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million that you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2. Oui. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me, désolé, I cannot argue with them. Ow, my face! Ugh! That really hurts. Is that all you've got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. Wait! Don't take it too hard. Phoenix Wright. That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Phoenix once again gets— Hold it, pal! Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe? Detective? You think you gotta stop me, copper? Beat it! Wah! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys, get out of here! Leave this guy to me. But go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright, thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind! No, we're gonna leave Maya under the table while they get in the bar fight. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow, in court. Tender Lender is going down. To be continued. Alright, I think immediately after this to be continued, we're gonna be going to court. Which means that I'm gonna have— I know this is a very short stream here, but next time we return, we'll be in the trial. I do have something I gotta get to in about 20 minutes here. So I will see you all again next week. I do want to quickly throw out just quick thoughts on what this trial has been like. This is weird. I don't want to say this doesn't feel like a filler trial. But also, actually, that's a contradiction statement. This feels like a filler trial, but this doesn't infuriate me in the way Justice for All trials have. And I'm trying to figure out what's causing that. Maybe, I think what it is, even though in some grand scheme plot this may be considered filler, this trial was very relevant to Gumshoe, you know, because Maggie is someone he cares about and he wants us to defend her. Which makes this feel less like a filler thing and more like, okay, this trial matters to someone we care about, so that's why we're taking this up. Whereas in Justice for All, like the clown case, literally the only connective thread was Maya being like, oh yeah, these guys are cool, I saw them on TV once, and that's it. There's no greater emotional stakes, there was no plot connection, anything like that. So even though this case doesn't seem like the biggest thing in the world, I like that it has the bare minimum connection of Gumshoe, you know, and all that. Which makes me sad, because I don't think this is necessarily a spoiler, but I have heard about this just through memes online, that apparently Gumshoe just stops showing up in, like, Phoenix Wright games after this trilogy. Like, he makes an appearance in the Edgeworth games, but apparently Capcom just forgets about him. So this is, like, weirdly, I think the last Gumshoe hurrah. Maybe I could, Rillen, you have something to add or anything like that, but yeah, I don't know. I like Gumshoe. He's very fun. It's nice to have just like a fun guy. I don't know. Edgeworth has not even shown up once in this game at all, which is good. We don't need Edgeworth. But yeah, I don't know. I like Gumshoe. He's a S tier character. Alright, anyways, I've yabbled on long enough. I'll talk to you all again next time. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's never explained he just doesn't show up, but the same happens with a lot of old characters in the trilogy. Yes, but I'd say Gumshoe isn't, like, a minor character. He's been in all the games, and he's, like, our major detective role. Yeah. Either way, you know what? We can continue this conversation later. I do need to at least end the stream here. So,